Now you've seen me drawing on my light table before, and it's a little bit clunky. So I was thrilled when I got an email asking if I would review a new light table. This is really an illuminated poster display thing. You kind of lift this up and you fit your poster in underneath there. So it feels really loose. But look what came through the mail from DBMIER. It's sexy. That's one thing I got to say about it. It's small, it's neat, it just feels right, and it's really just yummy. So what has it got? It's got this kind of black border around it, and it's actually got this plastic coating film on it. Now this is something I love doing when you've got something new like this, is taking off the protective plastic coating. So I thought I would save that moment and do it on screen because I love doing this. Basically, it's kind of the thickness of a sheet of acrylic. So when you plug it in, along the side here, you have this little button here, and you press it once, and it comes on. You press it twice, it gets brighter. You press it 3 times, it gets brighter still. And this is at least twice as bright as my other one. And it's a really nice, all over even brightness. I've been using this a couple of days, and I have fallen in love with it. I really have. So much so, it's actually kind of taken me back to try a completely new, different style. So let me show you this in more close-up. The black surrounding and the DBMIER logo and the scale rulers on the side, they are all printed underneath, so you're not going to scratch the paint off. And this is where you plug in, very simply, in the side. And here we have the on-off button, and you press it once, you press it twice, you press it 3 times. Once for more for off. So I'm going to cover this one up here. I've actually got 2 lights on here, as you can see. I'm going to press it once, and you should be able to see it slightly coming through because it's not very bright. It's just gentle. I'm going to press it twice, and now you can see. Press it 3 times, and that's really nice and bright. And I can see that perfectly well to be able to trace through my character. And if you think I'm not tracing accurately, it's because I'm decided just to make that slightly different there as I was drawing it. So why would you need one of these? Whenever I do a video and there's tracing involved, there are always people who are not artists who go, oh, tracing is copying and that's cheating. It's not cheating. If you want to get a graphic image absolutely right, you need to kind of work on it and edit it and edit it and edit it. And there's nothing like sort of shifting things around and tracing and moving things around, and it's really good to have a light underneath to see what you're doing. Especially for animations, when you're doing one sheet over top and things are just moving slightly. It's really good to have light coming through underneath. It took me years to work out that if I was drawing on paper, what I would generally do is I would draw it in pencil, sketch it out in pencil, and then I would ink it in, and then I would erase the pencil. And then when I came to do the watercolour, the water would go all over the place. And the reason I worked out one day, it's because when you're erasing the surface, you rough up the surface of the paper. And so I do my pencil sketches, sort them all out on paper first, and then when I'm doing watercolour, then I put the watercolour on the top. And I use those pencil sketches underneath to draw from, rather than drawing and erasing it afterwards. Which also means you get to keep your roughs. So that's the main reason I use a light table, and it's sort of every book I do, every bit of colour artwork, I'm generally using a light table, and this is just going to make my life so much sweeter. Thank you, DBMIER. I'm going to put a little link up here to Amazon and a link down below in the comments. Yes, I do get an affiliate fee from Amazon, but you'll still pay the same price. You're not getting charged extra. So let me get this right. It's the DBMIER Ultra Thin Light Tracer Art Craft Tracing Light Pad Light Box. That's what it says on Amazon. I think they're getting all the names in there. And this is the A4 version. You can get A3 and A2. So A3 will be twice that size and A2 will be even bigger, massive. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. That is all I can say. Thank you very much, DBMIER, for sending this to me. It's been a pleasure to review. It's going to be even more of a pleasure to use. I can now find another use for this old one and never have to use it for art tracing again. Many thanks. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm sure you are going to see me using this a lot more in my videos from now on. If you still want to do some drawing, try the mystery drawing, and make sure you are subscribed to this channel by clicking that logo in the top left-hand corner. Now, you can also join my art school on Patreon, get all sorts of things going on there, and in the meantime, keep drawing, tracing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.